Hello gentlemen, how are you? Welcome to my channel Piping Technical Trainer. Today I have taken 40 plus questions. These questions are very important for you guys who are trying for jobs in piping engineer, pipe fitter, mechanical fitter. These are really very important questions. Let's watch this whole video. I have made all the important question into slides. This will be easier for you. You can easily understand and you can easily memorize. Let's go. Here first question, how can flange be classified based on pressure temperature rating? You can see here very easy questions. 150, 300, 400 class, 600 class, 900 class, 1500 class, 2500 class. These are the class of flanges. Let's go watch whole video. You can easily understand. Now next question, what is ASME B31.3 in piping? This is called process piping. How can flange be classified based on facing? So you can classify flat face FF, raised face RF, tongue and groove TG, male and female MF, ring type joint RTJ. How the gaskets are classified based on the types of construction? Full face, spiral wound metallic, ring type, metal, jacketed, inside bolt circle. Here, what is the most common used material for gasket? Compressed asbestos fiber. Which type of gaskets is recommended for high temperature, high pressure application? We know this is spiral wound metallic gasket. Next, what are the most common material used for spiral wound metallic gasket? Essentite stainless steel 304 with asbestos filler, Essentite stainless steel 316 with asbestos filler, Essentite stainless steel 321 with asbestos filler. Here, which material is used as filler material for spiral wound gasket in case of high temperature service? For high temperature service, graphite filler is used. Which type of flange the use of spiral wound gasket are restricted? Rating spiral wound gasket on flange other ASME B16.5 does not recommend it. Then use of 150 weld neck and lap joint type. Next, up to what temperature limits the low strength carbon steel bolt should not be used for flange joint? Carbon steel shall not be used above 200 degree. How the pipe fittings are classified based on end connections? So you can see here socket weld fittings, screwed end fittings, beveled end and butt weld fittings, spigot jocket fittings, buttress and fittings. Next, up to what temperature carbon steel material shall be used? Carbon steel material shall be used for temperature up to 425 degree centigrade. Which material is used for temperature above 26 centigrade. Alloy steel. Alloy steel material shall be used temperature above 420 degrees centigrade. Which type of material is used for corrosive fluids? Stainless steel material. Which type of piping material are used for drinking water? Galvanized steel material. No, galvanized steel material. Next question. How pipe fittings are classified based on end connections? Socket weld fittings, screwed end fittings, beveled and butt weld fittings, spigot socket fittings, buttress and end fittings. Up to what temperature carbon steel material shall be used? Above 425 degrees centigrade. Which material is used for above 426 degrees centigrade? Alloy steel material. Alloy steel material. Which type of material used for corrosive material? Stainless steel. Which type of piping materials are used for drinking, instrumental air, etc.? Galvanized steel material. What is the difference between pipe and tube? Pipe is identified by nominal bore and thickness is defined by schedule, whereas tube is identified by OD, outside diameter, its thickness as BWG or 1/100 inch. What should be the radius of long radius elbow? 1.5 D, where D is the diameter of the pipe. What should be radius of short radius elbow? 1 D, where D is the diameter of the pipe. What is the basics of using short radius and long radius? This is important question. Long radius elbow is used for small pressure drop, whereas short radius elbow are used for high pressure drop. For catalyst flow, very long radius elbows are used. Normally, where do we use the following? Eccentric reducer and concentric reducer. This is very important question. Eccentric reducer, pump suction to avoid cavitation, to maintain elevation, BOP, bottom of pipe in a rack. Concentric reducer, where it is used? Pump discharge, vertical pipe line, etc. Here concentric reducers is used in pump section. Yes or not? No. Here pockets may form if concentric reducer is used at pump section, which results in cavitation and cause damage to pump. To avoid this problem, eccentric reducer with flat side FSU is used in pump section, where the ERW, you know, electrical resistance welding, spiral and longitudinal pipes are used. Usage depends upon the availability of pipes, nothing function difference. Here you can see above 18 inch ERW, electrical resistance welding pipes are used. Below 18 inch seamless pipes are used. Seamless pipes can sustain high temperature and pressure. What is the main use of ASTM, EA53 and EA106 GRB pipes? ASTM EA53 pipes are mainly used for utility services, whereas 106 grade B pipes are used for high pressure, high temperature services. These are very, very important questions. from which side of the pipe will you take branch connection? When fluid, gas, air or steam and cryogenic service, top side. When fluid is liquid, bottom side. When fluid is liquid, bottom side. Why don't we take branch for cryogenic service from bottom side through the fluid is in liquid state? See, there is chance of ice formation. There is chance of ice formation during normal operations, and since ice form from the bottom of the pipe, it will block the branch connections. Why do we provide high point vent and low point drain in piping? HPV for removing air during hydro test. This is used, okay, to remove the air. LPD for draining water after conducting hydro test. What do you mean by jacketed piping? Piping which is recognized as providing the most uniform application of heat to the process, as well maintaining the most uniform process temperatures, whereas the tracing is not capable of maintaining temperature of fluid constant, usually used for molten sulfur polymer services. Where it is used? Molten sulfur polymer services. This only you memorize. What is the minimum distance to be maintained 2 welds in the piping? See, you have to maintain this 1 inch to 1.5 inch. This you have to maintain. What are the welds and socket, where they are used? Welds and sockets are basically self-reinforced fittings. Welds is used for butt weld branches connections, butt weld branch connections, whereas standard T is not available due to the size restrictions, and the piping is of critical high pressure service. Socket outlet is used for socket welding branch connection. Socket welding branch connection which required reinforced pad. So guys, questions very important. Next question, what is ASME? American Society of Mechanical Engineers. What is ASME B31.8 code? ASME B31.8 code is mostly widely used code for design, operation, maintenance and repair natural gas distribution. Natural gas distribution, memorize this, and transmission pipelines. What is the meaning of NFPA for fire protection? National Fire Protection Association. This is the full form of that, for gas piping. Next question here, what is the meaning of ANSI? American National Standards Institute. What is NFPA 54 ANSI Z223.1 code? NFPA 54 ANSI Z provide minimum safety requirements for the design and installation of fuel gas piping system in homes and other buildings. What is the meaning of JSA? JSA, Job Safety Analysis. What is MSDS? Material Safety Data Sheet. What is pneumatic testing? Pneumatic testing is the way to test the pipe or pipeline if there is any leakage, to test the stability and integrity of the pipe or pipeline, if can withstand the test pressure applied usually test pressure is 1.1 to 1.5% of the working pressure. Temperature, design, manufacturer's piping specification must also to be considered in pneumatic testing. A test that uses air, oxygen, nitrogen as the test medium. This interviewer can ask you question, what medium is used? So you have to reply oxygen, nitrogen, air is used. So these are the very important question, guys. If you have any questions, write in the comment box. I will make more interview questions, but these are very, very important questions. So memorize it. Kindly subscribe my channel and hit the like button. Kindly like the video, share the video with your friends, then they can also easily understand these questions. These are very, very important for pipe fitter, piping engineer, mechanical engineers. These are really who are trying for jobs abroad. These are really very important questions. Thank you guys. If you have any questions, kindly comment in the comment box. Thanks a lot.